Check, check, check. There we go.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them, and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Okay, there we go. I was like, what's going on? Nah, see. So even though this game is so old, it still looks
Fine.
great.
What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Multitasking here.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Come on. Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Ever heard of preventive arse whooping?
Actually, I'm gonna go to tomorrow first. Oh no. Actually, I'm gonna save right here. So I want to see what happens if I go to him first and then tomorrow. He might give me something to show. I think he does. If I'm not mistaken. You get like a doll or something. No, just the bedroom. Where's that thing? Yeah, downstairs. In this door. Alright. No. Oh, he got him. Oh, he's in the garden. Isn't he? Yeah.
Ever heard of preventive arse whooping?
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, were called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This Reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
'Cause you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it
Yeah,
ever?
he just got a sight.
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak. The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Don't give up, girl!
Hoof it! Hoof it!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Oh,
See
darn
that?
it.
No.
I didn't time it right. I'm
Unnecessary.
redoing that. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna skip through this.
She screamed like a mad. Some.
Uh-oh.
You're
Working on it.
and
They
Come on.
so long.
Yeah. I'm gonna read it.
The Witcher's contact in Velen.
I want to
was
actually win the
Hendrik,
race.
the
'Cause I
Emperor's
know I
spy.
can. I
Hendrik
slowed
was
down.
operating incognito when that war ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had
Sorry
reached
about that.
Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
see that? Anna and damn
Skip all this. Let's
You're
make
the-
ourselves
no.
the trigger.
should have acted in this hole.
Got some info.
You've learned. Well, let's go and. Any news?
Your daughter's in. Never offered.
How do you know?
No. Tomorrow.
Hush. Go to her.
That much I can.
I'm grateful.
What is it?
Very well.
Nothing
Well, what do you?
for you to tell me.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size. Ciri!
Oh,
Not bad.
Nobo. Okay.
Witches?
They made
Right.
not
Because you see, shut it. A woman.
perhaps
Think you...
Black Mare.
Oh,
Well, that's to race.
would it?
Done.
Agreed.
But not drink.
Here we go.
The tide. As ever.
man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Don't give up, girl!
Move it! Move it!
Come on, lass.
Soldier can win.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
So long.
Param, Pamparam.
I don't think I'll get anywhere near Oxenford, but...
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Uh-huh.
Oi, lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Been the Smiths, lass. Get toothed one.
Not a bad idea. Nice tits on her.
I'm talking about the shrew.
Oh, I've got as a hero looking to save the common folk.
Run, Roach.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock that no back.
Got eyes like a cat.
Come on, Roach.
Okay, let's see. Anywhere near Oxenford. Entry. That's close. It's Novigrad up there. Let me start here. Alright, let's get a good save in. So
Faster.
I didn't make the right decision going to him first. I was expecting to get that doll. Try to bring her around.
How you like that silver?
Cliff.
Go, go.
Long live Radovid!
That's it, Roach.
Halt! No
That's
passage.
from another playthrough too, my guy.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Come through.
In a hurry.
Go, go.
I'd have sailed back to Bournemouth long ago if it wasn't for those skeleton pirates. It's hard to believe Nanka dabbled in witchcraft and fairy tales. Such a nice idea.
Has she got a black house?
See if I remember this right.
Hey-ya! Ramen supper I never refuse.
I'm sure it's down here. One of these buildings. I guess I gotta go. Let's go this way.
That's it, Roach.
Crawl back up in your rock.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I actually have an audience tonight, so gonna put them front and center. Oops, wrong button there. Of course. iPad.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Looks like I need to update that first. That's fine. I'll figure that out tomorrow.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity, stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where is a fast travel point? Because I'm not riding all the way back. There we go.
Ooh.
No, I'm tripping. It's like right there in front of me. Okay, let's go back to Crow's Nest. Come here, Roach. She just appeared in the water. Yeah, man. Well, looky here. Excuse me, y'all. Let me take care of that right now. There we go. Taken care of. Alright. Back to the strip.
Said I had to.
My man's got, eh?
Now you're not half bad.
Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday. The feeding me out.
Leaflets, move it! Can't seem to catch my breath. I think a smudger might be choking.
Come on now.
Alright. He's actually inside today. Which is weird, is during the day he's actually inside. But outside the fire doesn't have any more sense to me. Alright, tell me the rest of the story about Ciri. I'll talk to your daughter.
What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Fuck.
So long.
Alright. Oh, darn it. I guess I gotta be a major event. Okay. Don't have any leads. Let's see. I do not. Where do I go next? I'll start going to these towns. Oh wow, 3060 Ti, nice. You only stream at 1080p, right? Or do you do stream or play at 1440p?
Your mate split. Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast? Bring the Smiths, lads.
Hope you got it at like, you know, actual good price, not like a quadruple price. Nice.
What are ye looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
Where'd you find it at? Oh, wow, really? What processor is in it? $5,600. 16 gigs of RAM or 32?
Come on.
Well, actually, the CPU is just fine. 32 gigs, okay. CPU is fine. GPU is pretty good too. I'm assuming aftermarket motherboard. How many watts are the power supply?
Let's go.
Well, I mean aftermarket. I mean like it's not like it's a Dell proprietary motherboard. It's like an Asus or Gigabyte on the side, you know, something like that.
Or start fucking swimming.
Let me through.
Right, move on.
Ah, gotcha.
Road's open.
Okay. Costs like 2,100. I get with the market right now, I would say that's pretty, you know, I guess you could say that's right about right. Come on, Roach, figure it out.
Come on,
with
Roach.
all mine stuff together, probably more than that at this point. Piecing together over about 1.5 years. Luckily I got my graphics card before all this started. Wish I could have got something, you know, more powerful, but at the budget at the time, that's all I could get. I got a 5700. It was about January of 2020 I got it. January or December. I got it. Beginning of last year. And I got it flashed. So it thinks it's a 5700 XT, which gives me about a 10 to 15% boost. It's not a, you know, on par with the 5700 XT, but it's close. Just that it runs a little bit hotter because the extra power limit it unlocks. I think I guessed right. Did I guess right? I think I guessed right.
What happened to your mug?
This looks right. pretty sure
No, with me. My ears are twirling with hunger.
this is one of the villages. Let's gotta find some information.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
No, no, nothing.
Solo.
No information. Will you talk? Oh, okay. Let's see if the armor guy will talk.
You ain't safe less you got a gab.
Darn it.
Never visit the witch myself. I've my elf, thank the gods.
Don't let us talk
For
to
the rest,
strangers.
should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Ooh.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I don't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's set in now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young'uns. Marion's lad, now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Got some water rats last. They had food for days.
Enough is enough.
Okay, sheesh. Okay, calm down, lady.
Good day. Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
You sure? Give it a think.
Won't take no for an answer, will ye? Ooh, all right. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that, then to the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like 'em skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Okay. Find the village. By the pond. Come on, Roach.
That's it, Roach.
Let's go find us some witches.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond. There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Oh no, this is oh girl.
Miss, cows are wheezing. Won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger. Or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn. Thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Okay.
bitch is in a proper fury.
Anyone home? Now, where's she run off to?
So she can come down.
Managed to amass quite a book collection. A pentagram in chalk. Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to. Well, nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Pretty sure I'm gonna do this for this part because I don't know what I'm about to see. I think I'm about to see.
Witcher.
I can't show. I don't want to show it.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gork.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Okay. Shit,
Kira Metz deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
He say anything else about her?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Ah, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he'd found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Hey, I remember this.
This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
Gvella Glan.
Yarden for this.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
I'm not sure I like any of this.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Make sure. Do I have any oil on my blade? No, I do not. Let's see. Bestiary. Bestiary. I'm gonna say these are drowners. Necrophaid oil. Gotcha. Let's see. Oceans and oils. Oregon. There we go. Okay. And great shot. Okay. Oh wait. Let's take a potion. It's this one, right? Now I can breathe underwater without worrying about it. Okay. I need some cat eye too. Lizard clearance. This cat eye. There we go. I need some better light. This helps. And
Kira!
so I'm gonna go that way, but I'm gonna go this way. Okay, that's the entrance. Okay, I'm still gonna go this way.
Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Get them off! Ah!
Oh, come on. Okay.
Disgusting!
Hey, glad. Oh, that's not equipped. I'm like,
Do you know the diseases they spread?
okay. Okay.
Disgusting! Geralt! Get them off! Ah!
Why isn't? Okay, I'm gonna have to Google it. I thought it was supposed to auto aim. But I'm guessing it doesn't. Oh, I have to actually put it in there. Oh,
that stench.
Do you know the diseases they spread?
now I get it.
Get them off! Ah!
I thought I had to throw it on there. Totally forgot.
Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Can't see anything. There we go.
Fevate, Larena Lunet.
That's him. That's the elf.
Arvek Va, Ledi.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one, though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirael, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Volkheim Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
How was the water?
Refreshing. Don't know what you're missing.
Billy's like, I came all the way over.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Oh.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Sirel, mi forda sol esser in. Sirel, mi forda sol esser in. Hey, Silla Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Gavella Glan.
Yeah, I need a potion.
I wonder what all this means. They look hastily scribbled on with lime.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything?
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt,
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Do you think it's a minefield?
Well, I don't know, because I got murked. Like, I even noticed my health bar is on.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Sirel, mi forda.
I need that potion. So I cannot see.
Esser in. Sirel, mi forda sol esser in. ein silla kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for it.
Gavella Glan.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri must be. Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here. Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Okay, what happened to my cat eye? You went through that quick.
Well, now I know what distorted my effort at
I think that's a swallow.
Come.
Sure, it's safe.
Gavella Glan.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
Okay. Boss battle. Spam
A bit
save.
like the calm before a storm. I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
That. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains. Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will Uh-oh.
Got that feeling again?
What now, you piece of filth?
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Okay. Get my cat eye back. So nothing over here. Let's go back. I gotta make a right. Yeah.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up! Esai Isa. Jada Doin Nilin Yama. Ren! Shen Tabir!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian Annoy! Ready. Stay close. Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me! Upgal, Scammon, come here! You tend to the monsters, I'll be able to... I'm beginning to think we might make it.
I have to use her to start it.
Hey, Nicola! Upgal, Scammon.
Just one more.
I really don't know why she goes so far away from it, but oh well. Excuse me.
Hey, Nicola! Upgal, Scammon. It worked! Darian Annoy!
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
If you can't go on,
You can't leave me here.
I'd never do that. Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
Because I know when I've played this before, I romance Jen. I mean, yeah.
Block the passage.
A romance.
Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Trish. We're gonna see soon. But I don't think I've just stuck with Kira. I've been with romance Kira, but then something happens later.
Gavella Glan.
Because she knows, you know,
you
like
might
she
still
said,
catch
she
them.
knows about Yen and Trish.
Thanks
So
for
she
your
doesn't
help.
go
Pretty
crazy
tough
about it.
slog.
But Yen and
Good thing I
Trish
came with you.
do
You'd
not
never have
like
managed without
if you
me,
romance
would you?
each other.
Come now, admit it.
The other one.
Yeah, never.
Of course. But I think I might go with Kira and see what happens. I need to be able to see, so I know there's something in here that pops up after I loot this chest. See, there we go.
He awaits us.
He looks pretty badass. This mission is ass. Yeah, it can be. So I got 20 minutes to finish it, which I'm pretty sure
shall
I'm
help
not
you.
gonna finish it. That's 20
Step
minutes.
back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you lost.
Oh no. Swallow. Yeah, a bunch of honey. I need some grape shot. That's all my grape shot.
Geralt! Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Angal Another rift!
There we go. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm
Glan.
Are you well and whole? I'm here.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Okay. So I made it a mission to get to the gym. Okay, I can't see anything. So, cat eye. Oh, now it's destroy. There we go. Oh no, I don't want to switch. There's nothing in here. Oh well. Meditate for a few minutes.
Larena Luna.
All right, let's watch this message.
Cyril. This place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they...
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Okay.
Why do we even come?
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Mysterious mage herbalist. Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Huh. Thanks.
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gavella Glan.
We're certain to find something here. Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Yeah, I'm gonna save spam this because I'm just gonna kind of play that by ear.
Lit up like a charm. Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Okay, left or right? Let's go right first. Haha. Easy peasy.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
We going? Someone placed an illusion here. Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it.
And I finished it.
But it
Thought
was
this was
worth
longer
it,
than
right?
that.
You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Wonder what that was about, huh? Alright, since that's done, I save it for me probably. Okay, try it again. Alright, so I'm getting tired, even though I basically slept all day. But anyway, I'm about to get ready to go to the gym, so I might be on later. I probably won't be playing this, but we'll see. Alrighty, thank you again for joining. If you haven't followed yet, I appreciate that, and y'all have a nice night.